So that's when I was like, yo, we've got an army. Like, yo, and I used to put on the army attack.
That's the army attack.
It was nuts, innit? And from then I was just like, yo, this is a mad army. So yeah, I just like to show people that, like, look, if I can do something, and people, you know, like, you've seen my journey without me telling you it.
Yeah.
Then there you go. There's the proof. There's the evidence. It's a literal less talk, more action situation.
I'm so grateful and so proud of myself.
Hire me to be a developer, so that's gonna come. What you do, the whole team, every single one of us.
These watches I've known for. These are the challenge me.
Subscribe, do everything you need to do, yeah?
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Ceocast. Now, this is the episode everyone's been waiting for. Myself, you lot, especially the DMO army. So that's bring me straight to the point. DMO, what are you saying? You good, yeah?
Bro. We're here.
Yeah, so for the very, very, very minute people who might not know who you are,
Yeah.
let's just break that down.
Alright, cool. So I don't even know who the fuck I am, you know, bro.
Alright, let me start it like this, yeah?
Shit.
I'll ask you a simple question. Would you class yourself as a YouTuber?
Nah, no way. YouTube's a hobby, bro.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. YouTube's actually a hobby. Like, let's be honest, I've been away off YouTube for like a couple months. I drop a video as of when we can be bothered to do it or we can fit it in.
Yeah.
But most people would probably say, yeah, it's a YouTuber. I get offended when people say that, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? Your army's too active that even
Yeah,
if you
they
drop
are
off
active,
YouTube,
it's
yeah,
just
like
like,
you'll
yeah.
just instantly, it's like you never dropped off in the first place.
Yeah, they are there. Yeah, to be fair, the army's strong. We've been together for a while, innit?
So then if you don't class yourself as a YouTuber, what would you class yourself as? If you had to put a label on it.
Probably just a nutter, bro, that just does whatever the fuck I want, whenever we want.
Yeah.
And just does says and
Madnesses.
does. I don't even know, bro. I don't know.
I heard that. So let's talk about the beginning of your journey then, because you've been active for a long time, very long time. I remember watching you back in the days, probably 8 years ago.
8 years, swear down.
Yeah, probably something like that. It was funny because you know when you were doing your mixtapes,
Yeah.
you dropped him off a mixtape in Marble Arch and you took him for a spin in the
No
63.
fucking way. Murty was there as well.
Yeah, we did it together. It was in your C63. I was working at Oxford Street. You said, who's in the area? I said, yeah, I'm in the area. You came, picked me up, took me to one of your boys who had a 6x6 G63, took me back, handed me the CD.
Blood fight. Come on, I fucking rate that, you know. Swear down.
I still got the CDs.
No blood, yeah. Angelo and what's his name called again now? The security. What's his fucking Wolf of Wall Street?
Wolf of Knightsbridge, innit?
Blood,
that's
yeah.
it.
Wolf of Night Street, not Wolf Street. Yeah, I'd say, bro, that is mental. Now
Yeah,
we're
so
here.
we've been active for time, fam.
Yeah, we've been
army,
yo
for a long time.
You know, we got Murty in the room. Don't know if you can see Murty, but Murty's here, yo.
I'll get him on camera.
We
Sneak peek,
started
yeah.
from then, and
Yeah, that's
obviously
what I'm saying.
Murty was with man that day. We were not trying to say when we was doing all of that. So yeah, we've started from fucking nothing, bro. We just
Literally,
still
bro.
trying to go in it. Not
Yeah,
trying
but
to
you've
say.
been active, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so you obviously, I mentioned mixtapes,
Yeah.
DJ. So this is
so
what
that's
the start of your
that.
career.
Yeah, I call myself a DJ, and most people probably like they read the name, but they still don't. Oh, so what do you do? Well, it's in the fucking name, DMO Deejay. I'm a fucking DJ. It's not my second name, but a lot of people know me from the car and all of that stuff. And to be fair, yeah, I can kind of get it because let's be honest, I've always been into cars, bikes, and what. Before I even learned how to DJ, I actually learned how to DJ to take my mind away from cars and all of that malarkey because I used to just get into serious trouble with cars and I'm just a petty head.
Well, back when you were living in Birmingham.
Yeah, but like, you know, whereas I was just reckless with it.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, you know, I did that thing with 30 drivers.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that was me, bro. I was worse than that.
I swear down.
Yeah, worse than that, bruv.
There's probably a lot in that video that we didn't even get on camera.
Yeah, but people think it's funny when they see man shifting the Civic like that, but I was really out here doing this.
Yeah.
Like, that's how man drove everywhere, bro. Like, everywhere. When I was, bruv, I went and got a pizza delivery driver job just to drive my car. Obviously, it was earning pennies, but I was happy, bro. As long as there was fuel in the tank, I'm happy, bro. That's as
And you
simple
can shift
as
the
that.
gears the way you do it
That's
and you're
it.
calm.
Like, the energy's there. So, yeah, it's literally, that's the reason why, like, obviously, then it come to a point where I had, like, 46 points on my license. Plus, and it was like, yeah, next time driving was disqualified. Next time it was prison. I was like, yo, fuck that. No one's taking my freedom away. And I'll get to that level where it's there and I need to bust case and just like reevaluate my life.
Yeah. So what was that when you chilled out then? This episode is proudly brought to you by Posh Customs, your one-stop shop for all your car customization, from Expel paint protection film, vehicle wrapping, and everything in between. They also have a 5-year warranty on everything they do, so you'll never have to worry. Use code CEO10 for 10% off your purchase. Now let's get straight back to the episode. So what was that when you chilled out then? When you
Yeah, it's just like I had like a 4-year ban or 3-year ban.
yeah
Probably 4 years, I think. Like I was driving throughout. I made the first year out. I did a whole year driving. Got bare inconspicuous cars and shit. Just driving around just on a hot one. Then I was just like. Then I got caught the last time, and then I was just like. Then it was like, yeah, fucking hell. Like I'm going down, getting sent down now.
So how many years ago was this?
I think this was like, bro, this was like when I was fucking 17, 18, bro.
Okay, so that's quite
Like
a few years
18,
ago then. Yeah.
probably up to 9. You know what? Up until when I was about 20.
Yeah.
Because it was like 17. I got my license.
How old you
10
now? If
years.
you don't mind me asking.
What you say?
How old you?
32.
Okay, so that's
32.
time ago then. Yeah.
Yeah, it was ages ago, bro. So then after that, it got to a point where fucking I thought, okay, cool. Let me learn how to DJ. That's the other thing. I'm a music guy. I like music and it. So that took my mind away from all the car stuff.
Yeah.
And I just really grafted to learn how to DJ and then wanted to play in clubs, did all of that. You know when you just got like little dreams that you want to do in your life?
Yeah.
I'm like that, but I actually go and do it. No one can tell me different. Like, oh, I want to do this, then I'll go and do it.
Yeah.
Get bored of it, okay, on to the next one. So I've done a lot of things in my life in terms of what I do. So
And you've combined the music scene and the car industry, which is where we're at today. DMAXX.
yeah, to be fair, I kind of made my name from the music, and then obviously I matured and whatnot. Got my license back, did everything properly, and then got back into the cars slowly, and then bam, we're here today.
In fact, like, I remember when I was following you. I think you had an S3. I can't remember which order. So
Oh
correct me
shit,
if I'm wrong.
AP, yeah,
S3 TT.
Yeah, no, that my missus had the TT.
Yeah.
So what did I have? Okay, so yeah, when I had the S3, that's when I got my license back. That was in 2012.
Okay, so was that like your return car basically?
Nah, so yeah, basically I got my license back October the 7th, 2012. And like so what I did is, because I knew that I just couldn't drive, so I went to Greece, lived in Greece, obviously, got Costa Rica and that from that's how I know Costa Rica. We were DJing, I took my DJing over there, but whereas the system said I can't drive in UK, I still had a license, just means I can't drive in the UK, so I just drove over there for 2 years.
So what, did you actually go over there?
Yeah,
so
2 years, did the same shit, bikes, quads, everything. I just the same nutter, just took it over there. Obviously got in trouble over there as well, but like we had it under control because you can just bad the police up or whatnot, and the next day it's just, you know what I'm trying to say?
It's all cushy.
Yeah, like Fed stop you and that, you just turn around in front of them, do one, park the bike up or the car for a day, come back the next day, and it's like your stars have been removed on GTA, bro. So when I clocked that, you know, like that in Costa, when you see the police, oh shit, just do a U-turn, is that it? And then they don't come looking for you the next day. The next day it's like they've control alt delete and everything's gone. So that was cushy for me. I could work that. So I did that, and I just said to myself, when I get my license back, I'm starting my life again, and then ended up in London from then. So then when I had that's when I got my license back. I was just itching to get on the road. When I got a moped, a little Gilly 183 MGT, you know, the fucking drill. And then did my CBT so I could get on the road like the same day, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same day. And then obviously I had to go and take my test again. I took my test, then got the 8P, the S3, the white one.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was the fucking S5. Then after that, it was the RS5. Then after that, it was the M3.
Then 63.
Then the C63. And that's when the shit.
Yeah.
No, during that time, the C63 W204 was the fucking, car that I just said to myself, yo, that is savage. Never thought I'd ever be able to own one, but yeah, then that when I got it, it was like, raw, fucking hell. I never thought I'd be in this kind of car. And
so let me ask you quickly, all those cars that you managed to get in like early days, were they all from basically being a DJ?
Yeah, DJ.
Okay, so that was straight DJ
just
hustle,
DJing,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we're at a point where how many cars have you got? Do you know?
Probably about 35 cars plus.
35 cars plus. That's mad.
Yeah.
So and you had like one car at a time back then, innit?
Yeah, it was always one car. You shot one and get the next one, innit? Yeah, it was always that. Yeah, so it was kind of good then. Like freaking. Yeah, I could just do that, but now it's just it's wild. Like It's
so when you look back at like your life back then, where do you think DMO Deejay got his name from?
I don't know. In terms of what though?
Like rise to fame, pretty much. When you started feeling it, when you started noticing that people were recognizing you and stuff like that.
Do you know what? I always semi had it slightly back in the day from when, like my DJ shit, and like slightly being involved on social media, because when Insta was brown, I was that's when I had like
I know what
2012.
you're talking about.
That's when I opened up my Insta for the first time. I had like 300 followers.
Yeah.
And then obviously as time grew, maybe like I had 10k followers. There's a lot at the time in it, but
100%.
like I kind of grew with the platform. So I noticed it slightly like then, but nothing on the levels of what it is now.
It is right now, yeah.
Like it's nothing on the levels, yeah.
The thing is, people must notice you everywhere you go now.
Bro, it's mental, bro. Like it's actually fucking mental. Like
Yeah.
even sometimes, you know what it is? I think it's because I'm just sitting there and just on my phone, like, yeah, boy, or fucking doing a YouTube video and my camera's there and I'm just doing a ratchetness. You don't think that there's people inside the camera watching it. And then when you meet people, I saw this and I saw that, I'm like, fucking hell, yo.
Yeah, it gets a bit mad, innit? I was literally asking about this the other day.
So you must get it as well now.
Yeah, now sometimes, yeah, but you're probably a lot more used to it than I am. But right now,
I don't know what to do. But it's weird, isn't it? Like, you're thinking, what the fuck? Like, I'm just a normal person, bro. Like,
is it still weird for you now?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Bro, do you know what it is when I get people and they're like shaking? I'm like, bro, like, chill out, bro. I ain't no Michael Jackson, you know? Like, if I saw Michael Jackson, I'll be shaking. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, rah, like.
Yeah, but the celebrities of today's day and age is completely different.
It's mad, isn't it? Yeah. And do you know, like, when you think, like, do you know what the worst thing is? It's like when you're with, like, a kid and their dad or mum or whatever, and they're like, yeah, he wants to be a YouTuber. Bruv, what the frig is that? That was never an option when we was, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Here we are, just doing it. Like, it's not my job, but I do it.
It's basically like a side thing, innit? Like you said in the beginning,
mental.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, like, still to me now, it's like YouTube does not seem like a skill to me. Like, it's not like, that's why I'm not proud to say I'm a YouTuber, like, oh, whatever. It's not my thingy. It's just like, it's just something that I've done and showcased. Not like that I've wanted to be, I want to be a YouTuber. I just done it and just rolled with it to kind of, you know, at the time to enhance my DJ stuff. But at the beginning.
But this is why I rate you, because the other day when I bumped into you at the restaurant, the first thing you and Cam asked me was, have you thought about the longevity of Ceocast? That just proved to me there and then that these men are serious.
Yeah, 100%.
Like 100% bosses.
Because you know what it is? You see, for me, like, even when I was a DJ, my dad used to always tell me, like, yo, there's going to be a newbie that comes along and he's going to take the limelight and blah, blah, blah. How long you going to do this? You're driving up and down, here and there, London to Scotland, around the world, everything. Just running myself. And I was like,
money
yeah,
will burn, basically,
you're right. So then I just said, all right, cool, fuck it. I'll become a manager in it, a manager of artists and talent. Then I'm still in the game.
Oh, so is that what you started doing then, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I started doing.
Okay.
So like me and my missus started doing that together.
Yeah.
So then it was sick because then I was doing no work really, not out on the roads, but then still earning and still getting the thrill of, do you know what I'm trying to say, being in the game. So that's what we did for a while. Still up until this day, we slightly do it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Is that what you do for Miss? No,
that's one of it. Nah, that's not what I do for Miss. Miss has got his own. Me and Miss are just brethren. Like
fair,
that's like. To be fair, like even in 2019, I was doing summer tour with him, so all of summer shows and whatnot. But like even other artists and talents, like my missus were doing all like the X on the beats, like, you know, Ashley Kane. She used to manage Ashley Kane, and then I used to look after like the artists and the DJs and stuff like that that were coming up, and then putting them, because I was always connected.
Yeah.
So like literally that's what we did, and it as a on top of DJing. So I had my DJ career and then also kind of dropped out of it for like a year and just did that, focused on that and other people.
Are you back on it now? Because I remember I watched a video one time saying you're back up, you're basically on doing DJ bookings and all that stuff again.
Yeah, so I always say it, but like it's just like now, like I've got like over 8 businesses that just freaking Dre, man. Like you've seen me in the, do you know what, it's mad because every time I've met you, like we was in Five Acres, was it yesterday or the day before?
Sunday,
like and like you saw me there, I'm just there on the laptop, just fucking done, like trying to just.
I think you know I had so many messages and that saying podcast is finally done. I was thinking we didn't even do the
bro,
podcast.
it's mad, isn't it? Literally I said, yo, fuck it, we've got to get this done ASAP. Come on, let's just do it. Here we are again. So literally, it's man, it's a struggle to balance everything, and then it's like trying to balance all the businesses, trying to balance your staff, then try and balance your family life inside. Then it's mad.
I mean, you're here in Milton Keynes too late right now. It's 10:30 at night, but that's mad though. These are all probably business phones just pinging off and that.
Pinging, bro, just like so many, like that's why, do you know what, I feel like I'm addicted. Do you feel like you're addicted to your phone?
Yeah,
you're kind of alright.
Yeah. In a sense, yes or no, because I got to DM everyone, get through, do all that outreach and all that stuff. Emails.
It's mad because it's like me. Every time my phone pings, it's like, what's happened now?
Yeah.
In terms of, this person's here. Like in the morning when I wake up, like, yeah, you think you got a plan of the day and then something else happens and then you have to deal with that.
Yeah,
so it's like me now, I'm what's going on? I can't, like, okay, is family good? Is work good? Is staff good? Has something happened to one of the buildings? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like literally, you can't switch off. So it's just like, even like now I'm just like, what's going on? Just so I can stay.
Or do you feel like that's a generic thing, or that's because it's part of the game you're in?
I think it's just part of the game that I'm in, like literally just trying to, you know, like just trying to stay on top of everything that's going on at the same time. So yeah, it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle.
So you mentioned previously that you got 8 businesses, and you've mentioned it quite a few times in your videos. Can you say what those 8 businesses are?
Not all of them.
Okay, go on.
They're all legitimate.
Yeah.
But I don't like to go into them because I'm more of a
Let's
talk more action kind of guy, bro. Like, whereas a lot of people just think that I'm just sitting there and just screaming and shouting and driving dumb cars up and down. Like, I actually don't.
Yeah.
But that's probably just a journey on the way to work or on the way to a meeting or whatever.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But, like, in terms of, like, obviously, you know, one of them, which is DMAXX, and 2 of them, which is DMO as a DJ, 3 of them, management company, and the rest are just other investments.
So would you count
businesses.
YouTube as one of the businesses as well?
Nah, I still wouldn't today. Do
No.
you know why? Because, see, with YouTube, I've never been consistent on it. I feel like if I was consistent on it, then it was my main job, then I could say that is my main income. I've never made a solid amount which is consistent. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't call work consistent. I don't call a job or a work title work if it's not consistent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? If I'm not doing it all the time. So it's just like I sit there, like most YouTubers, they're fucking always putting videos out. They know what they're going to get every month, and you know, you need to put
You kind of
4
predict
videos
it,
out.
innit? It's just like a business where you can predict it all.
Yeah, I just put it out. It's like, it's magic. I was saying to Murty just now, like, yo, we banged out like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a video today.
Yeah.
Just
You
now.
released one literally as we were sitting down, I think, innit?
Literally just now. Like, we just do them little random, like, yeah, let's do it. And then afterwards, like, oh, fuck, something's happened and YouTube's gone down the drain. So, yeah, I don't really class it as a job. It's just, it literally is just a hobby, and just, yeah, I enjoy putting them out there and, like, the buzz around getting it uploaded, even though it's stressful, because it's like, but like when it's done, it's complete and everyone's happy, and then you see the comments and they're like, oh, fuck it, they enjoyed that one, I'll give them another one. That's how I see it.
See, I think in my opinion, I think that you built up a massive DMO army. I think that's where it all started when you had the 63 before that as well.
Yeah.
But especially, like I said earlier, hand delivering your CDs.
Do you know where it started from? Oh, Murty, do you remember where it started from? Let me challenge Murty right now. Do you remember where the army really started from?
DMO Army?
Yeah.
Cardiff?
Nah. Do you know where it started from? Periscope.
Periscope?
I completely forgot that, yeah.
Remember? Do you remember Periscope, the app?
Yeah.
Blood, aye. So this is what I used to do. So anyway, back in the day when I used to do the mixes with our old friend Yanni, we used to drop the mix, and there's an app called, do you know about that Periscope?
Yeah. Periscope. It was, I can't remember it. I don't think it's about now, is it?
Bro, it lasted 15 minutes, I swear to God. The app lasted 15 minutes, but it was lit. There was only like 2 people slapping it, Jay and me, and I think me slapping it with the army. So what I used to do is, like, you can search around the world to see who's live, and I used to pick a random person on there.
Yeah.
And you just watch them, and then the sickest thing, I still say to this day, if Insta could do this, then you could see the power of the army. So I used to drop a mix, put it on SoundCloud, go onto somebody's live stream, add all of my fans in there. So they've probably got like 3 people in them watching them, they're just talking, chatting shit. Drop the army in there, and then the next minute, boom, 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 boom. DMO Army's here. Everyone used to put it. DMO Army's here. They'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God, where the fuck are all these people come from? And then they were like, DMO Army, DMO sent me here. Go on SoundCloud. This is the link. And then they're like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Go on SoundCloud, looking it out. They're playing it, and then they're like, skip to 27 minutes or 27 minutes or whatever. And then I was basically like, yo, this is a vibe. And then they were like, play it, press play, reload it.
So then basically people converted then, innit?
Converted there and then people were just on the hype of just like storming through there. So that's when I was like, yo, we've got an army. Like, yo. And I used to put on the army attack.
That's the army attack.
It was nuts, innit? And from then I was just like, yo, this is a mad army. So yeah, that's how it started really. And I was just like, yo, I've actually got a powerful lot of supporters that will literally support, man, no matter what. And that was the key that I kind of understood, that like, literally, if your supporters are that sick, like, No matter whether it's a fucking L or it's a W, they're there. You take them through the wins and the losses. Yeah, that's when you know, innit? Like, and that's how I've always called it. It's the army. You can't fuck with the army like with the savage. Like, if I need something, I go on my gram. I need this now. Bam, they're there. Or do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's when I realized, and that's what kind of keeps me like wanting to do all of the socials and stuff. It's more for that. It's more of a like a culture.
Yeah,
not trying to say.
Yeah.
It's
you
sick.
build up a culture, like you said, and you can keep it going.
Yeah, man. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, man.
But I wanted to ask though, yeah. So you mentioned Yanni being your old mate there. This is a question for Murty actually, yeah. You're a bit more out of the limelight now. But I remember seeing videos of you, DMO and Yanni all together back then and all that stuff. So how comes it almost seems like you got a bit of a step back?
Well, I stepped back because I started a new business. So we left London.
Yeah.
So I started a business, and literally now we're reconvening and we're looking forward to do more stuff.
Just we grew. You know what it is? We matured, then we grew up again. You know what I'm trying to say? Then it's like it's business now. Like Murty's gone where he set up his businesses elsewhere. Now we've got our businesses running. Now we just come back and we just like
recuperating to get back into business.
Let's do it again. Let's do that. Because you know what it is? The good thing is about like me and Murty, we've always had a dream and we said this is what we wanted to do. But we just never knew how to do it. Then we've kind of sussed it and now we've come back and now we're executing every other checklist which we never ticked off the bucket list. So it's like now we're still here working towards what we already knew we was working towards. You know what I'm trying to say? We've had our little cars. Like one day you see Murty, I'll have my scoop. He's got his scoop sitting outside. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Now I've had my cars sitting outside. That's all cool. But like the novelty wears off. We still need to achieve the bigger goals. That we need to get on. Like obviously for me, like I always wanted my kids. Got my kids now. Got my family. Fucking
got
I'm
your house,
set.
got your cars.
That's it. Even fuck the house. I don't give a shit about the house. I don't give a shit about the cars. That's just fun. But like, do you know, like that's the main thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like all the cars, you can drive them down the road, I can brake and whatnot. We love them and whatnot, but the main foundations are set for us. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So like now it's just in terms of just keeping everything smooth, and then obviously also enjoying what we're doing at the same time. That's the main thing because. Like for Murty, we've all had our 9 to 5 jobs in it. Like we've all fucking grafted, and we've done jobs that we've not enjoyed. Now we do what we enjoy in it, and that's why when we do it fucking 150%. That's why we're here till fucking dumb o'clock, like 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah, we're still going. We've got another 3 hours in this day minimum, and then it's back home. You know what I'm trying to say? Do daddy daycare, and then back up in the morning again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because we're ready to go again. So yeah, man.
So. As you mentioned, we're here till 11 o'clock at night. Now, this is where we are for DMAXX pretty much. So, got exclusive access before you lot have. Come on.
This is actually where DMAXX is going to be. Yeah,
so people might know how DMAXX started. They might have heard the stories and all that stuff. So we won't go too much into that. But what, other than like what happened and not being allowed to the event anymore, what actually you said to you, like what did you say to yourself thinking, I'm going to do it myself? And how did you even make that happen?
Do you know what it is? I feel like I'm just a stubborn motherfucker, bro. Like, literally, if someone says to me, you can't do something, fucking, I'm doing it, bro. Like, so, it's like, that time when I'm not allowed to go somewhere, all right, safe, watch this then. That's my attitude in terms of anything. Like, if you sit here and tell me I can't do something, so what you're on, all right, watch this. I'll go and do it times 10. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, I kind of need that energy in my life for somebody to sit here and say, I can't do something. Because then I'm like, okay, you told me I can't do that. All right, watch this then. 2 months later, ram. You're sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Like, how do you do it?
That's the energy. So it was like, that was what happened with VMAXX. Like, they violated, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Didn't have it.
Yeah, obviously a little situation happened, but that wasn't me that even started it. Like, let's be honest, if anyone in that situation would have.
Did you think of the plan before all that situation spiraled?
Mad, bro. That wasn't no plan. That's just me just being me, like, like laughing and joking. It's funny because most of the businesses that I've started, it's all a laugh and a joke at the beginning, but then I run with it, and then when I start running with it, people start like, oh, you actually being serious? Like, yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Then that's how it then goes from then. So like with the whole VMAXX and DMAXX situation, as you know, we changed the V to a D and added 50
miles an hour, basically,
on top of the thingy, just as a piss take, as a laugh. But like, the good thing is like, even that whole scenario, everyone knows the ins and outs. Like, you're sitting there telling me, everyone knows the situation. Yeah, it is what it is.
That's the saying. They don't even need to repeat it. Everyone
knows, innit? And I keep it real. Like, there's nothing to hide. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. If I'm sitting here in the worst situation, this is what it is. Like, this is what like somehow I'll figure it out. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the same thing. Like, you can talk about all these Fabians and Fox Stew situations. It's the same thing. It's not orchestrated. I sit there thinking, why the fuck did we pick up the camera and do this? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, because it's mad, because at the time, I was there actually not. Cam's like, yeah, fuck this, I'm going to record this. I was like, yeah, record whatever you want. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Before he's sitting there recording it and you watching it back like, yo, that's actually a mad idea to actually like, fuck it, let's throw it up on the thing. Yeah, by then, people are relating to the real life scenarios. That's the key in it. So, yeah, with that whole DMAXX VMAXX situation, yeah. And to be fair, I've always wanted to bring my music culture back into the cars. Like, there was never a way to do it, or there was never someone that's done it or executed it properly.
Innit, yeah.
So I'm like, hold on a minute,
Nothing
I'm a
that you've
fucking
heard about
DJ.
anyway.
I go and shut down clubs. And I'll go and shut down car parks with cars in. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Fuck this, put them together. Yo, we've got a madness. So that's exactly where we are now. Like, I'm a petrol head. Like, I like going to car shows. Like, you know, like when you go to a car show, it's the journey there. When you get there, you walk around 5 minutes later. Yo, let's go home. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't want to go home. I want it to still be energy when you get there.
Active, innit? Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And then
There's
you're
things
limp.
to do, people to see.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the whole vibe. Because I feel like the whole car scene is a bit boring. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, even people that are like influencing it, I'm like, yo, I'm watching this video or whatnot, but you as a person is boring, man. Like, you're boring me, but I'm still here watching, so I'm not even hating, because whatever you're doing is, I'm here, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? But, like, come on, put some energy into it, because it's just, you know what I'm trying to say? If you really like it, then show me that you like it, because I can tell from, you know, you could just say, I'm an energy person, I can feel the energy.
Yeah.
But if the energy's not there, I'm just like, you're just half forcing it, and I'm just here because of the car, not you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to
No, I
say?
know what
So,
you're How
yeah.
did you think that the first event would have spiraled out?
Which
Like,
one?
So the first link up.
The link. Do you know what?
Did you anticipate it would be that mad?
Do you know when we knew it was going to be nuts? From when we did the dodgy illegal one, which wasn't illegal, it wasn't dodgy.
The one in
Manchester.
Yeah.
When we took the Fox Stew to go to the paint shop and take it to the mechanic shop.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it was. Like, literally, I went to take pick one car up from the body shop and take it to the mechanics. That's what I did, and there was 20,000 people each side, Telford and Manchester.
Yeah.
And we did it unannounced, like on a day.
Just a random one in it on a story or something.
Do you know
like
what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's when I knew the power. I was like, whoa. But the thing was, that was during Corona, innit? And I feel like I kind of did all these mad videos during Corona when no one could even go out. So the moment that there was a motive, bruv, everyone was out in force, and I was like, yo, this is nuts. So then after that went on nuts, it was in the fucking 2-spread freaking Sunday Times and shit. Then I was just like, yo, gotta do this properly, but how is it possible? I can never afford to do it properly. Like, who needs to do that? It's just a car link up. You just link up and that. And then when all the madness starts happening and they're just trying to drag my name down, I'm like, all right, cool, safe. All right, now I'm actually in a better position. I actually have money to be able to actually put on events legally, which are costing me stupid money and it's put me in debt. But I just, in my head, I'm just like, yo, this is actually lit. Like, as long as I can fucking feed my kids and my missus and my family, and literally that's it. Like, even if I ain't got the cars or I ain't got no cars on, I don't give a shit, because I've been in that situation. People probably think that I'm some millionaire, but I don't care, bro. Most of the time in my life, I probably got £0 in my account.
Yeah.
But some people will actually sit there thinking that, do you know what I'm saying? I take mad risks, bro, in my life. Like, but that's what's made me where I am in it, because I feel like if I ain't in them situations, I'm not striving to get to where I need to be in it.
I'm going to come back to DMAXX in a second, but touching on that point you were saying, I think this is the point where I'm going to ask you, you moved from Birmingham to London and you stayed with your missus, am I right?
Yeah, so in 2012, when I moved back from Greece, I had my place in Brom, but I was just like, I always knew in my head my life's going to be in London. Like, I always grew up being in London throughout some holidays. All my cousins and family are here. But like, at that time, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to move to London. Had nowhere to stay. Literally just come down here one day. I literally flew straight to Heathrow from Greece. With my bags, just rolled up outside the missus' yard. She wasn't even my missus then. Literally, I was just like, yo, I'm here. And she just thought I was a joke. Like, you ain't serious.
Well, so who was she back there? Like your girl or like a friend?
Nah,
or?
not even. I was just seeing her. Like, I was actually like, we was literally like getting together then. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
So beginning phases basically.
Like literally it was because I've always been active, like DJing and whatnot, and I've never been a serious person. So then I said to her, like, I went, because when I was in Greece, she'd come out and see me in Greece. I was like, yo, when I come back, I'm active, I'm ready to start my life. And then when I knocked on the door, she just finished, yeah, it's serious. Like, should I say? And I was just like, yeah, I'm here. And then obviously, I was only meant to stay there for like a weekend. Yeah, and I just ended up staying there. And I was just like, yo, fuck it. I'm just like, I'm here, ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm trying to say? I somehow just like, yo, just let me just stay here and I'll figure whatever the fuck. I had no job, no nothing. Like, I come to the big old London, you know. It's like it's a big place for, like, in Brum.
Yeah.
London's a massive place.
How
So,
did
like,
she feel about that?
How did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of, she believed in man, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, I said I was going to do something and then
You done it.
that's it, yeah?
Yeah.
So, like, she believed in my vision and she stuck throughout the whole time. And then here we are today. So, like, literally, she helped me at the start. And then, like, now we're good. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We've been through ups and downs together 150 times 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, it's like, it is a less talk, more action. That's why it's my motto. If you're going to say you're going to do something, just do it. If you don't do it, you're just gassing yourself.
Don't talk too much, innit?
Yeah,
basically,
man.
just
Don't,
bang
so,
out.
you know what I'm trying to say? There's a lot of people that just talk and just don't do. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, that's why I said in the beginning. That's why I rate you, because you know, even if I compare it to, like, I wouldn't say old school YouTubers, but the YouTube, I'll cut the names out, but yo, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't do much with their platforms and nothing like that. They built the following, but it looks like they don't do anything but YouTube and brand deals pretty much.
But that's it, because you know what it is? That goes back down to my point in terms of the people that I would watch, not by choice, but just by force, because the content they're giving is you would never see a supercar unless it's on their channel. And I'm like, yo, you're just here by, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
By coincidence. Not like you're not meant to be here kind of thing. Like, it's not exciting. And that was the difference, because like then you would see them peak with big million views here and there. And then now looking like, yo, you got more subscribers than I have, but then your views are less because
I see that all the
because
time.
now the content that you was filming is now accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
And most of the people that was watching your channel at the beginning now probably own those cars. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's
now,
true as well.
what's new?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because in terms of like going back to my DJ career, it's all about being relevant. You can't just be relevant for 5 minutes and then be gone. You've got to have an exit strategy or fucking relevancy plan. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't just fall off. And I think that's the key to what I've always done. No matter throughout the years, I've seen DJs come, I've seen DJs go, I've seen YouTubers come, I've seen YouTubers go. Yo, I'm active. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Regardless, it's something. If I'm
You've been
like,
constantly building your name up. You see,
Yeah.
you see a lot of people, they always have like dips
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But yours is
yeah.
just like steady
it's,
incline.
I wouldn't say it's always been, because I've had my points where it's just dropped off.
Yeah,
but
for you personally, but from an
Yeah.
outside perspective of what people would enjoy and what people would want to watch, it's always constantly growing.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I
it's just like, I don't know, I just do wild things, innit? But just, I keep them through the whole way, innit?
Yeah.
And do you know what it is as well? I feel like the whole glamorizing everything too much, like, it's bullshit, it's fake, innit? So I feel like after so long, people can see into people. You know, when you're watching someone for so long, at first it's like, yo, this is lit. You know what I'm trying to
then
say?
you can
This is
kind of get a
fucking
glimpse of their personality. and
savage,
stuff like
and
that.
you're like, actually, you know what, this guy's a fucking dickhead. People might say that, but people do say that about me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's only what you see from that. You know what I'm trying to say? You might see a video of me slapping it around the road. Oh, this guy's a dickhead. He screams and shouts and rare. But yo, I don't give a shit what you think. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't care.
I'll be very, very honest with you. Before I'd met you, there had been obviously talks online and all that stuff. People always say an opinion towards you.
Yeah.
You see, when I met you the other day,
Yeah.
I was like I was even telling him on the way, like, you're a proper, like, genuine, calm, easygoing.
I'm cool,
geezer.
man.
Like,
Do you know what it is? It's just
like
that,
all the like.
it's because, do you know what it is? Some people can't take my energy.
Yeah.
My energy is 150
They can't
at
handle
all times. When I'm on the gram, it's 150 all times. I only like to put across good energy. If I'm in a bad mood, I ain't on my
Putting
phone.
anything up.
You know what I'm trying to say? I'm just like, I'm a positive. I want to give off positive vibes at all time. No, like when you're just sitting there, like even me myself, I sit there and think, what the fuck am I having this day like this? You know what I'm trying to say? And someone else is there telling me like, yo, bonnet man, fuck it, let's keep it pushing. Yeah, you know what, you're right. I'm active again. You know what I'm trying to say? Everyone needs that boost, innit? So I just try and be Mr. Motivator, innit? Like at all times. And to be fair, I am like it anyway, because I've been through so many situations where it's just like, oh, why is this happening to me? You know, when you feel, why is it always me? Why is this happening to this? Why is there all of these little fucking cop blocks here and there and whatnot? Like, everyone has it
For
in
sure.
their own ways. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And sit, instead of crying myself a river, we gotta be out of the river, innit?
When you
Simple as
look
that.
at like your whole life as a story almost, and then you relate it to the DMO army and your followers and whatnot, what's like a kind of message that you want to leave them with? Because it is motivated to see you, especially like for long-term viewers, seeing you come from having the C63, which don't get me wrong, is a banging car, but compared to the cars that you have now,
even to be fair, do you know what the maddest thing is? It's hard because I was saying this to Murty the other day. I was like, yo, I don't think I've caught up with what I'm doing yet. Yeah, I'm not sat back and said, whoa, because I feel like I'm not even where I need to be yet. Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the shit that I've done in the last year, let alone the fucking 10 years or 13 years or whatever plus, is like it's still like redlining. So it's just like, and then because of the things that I've started to do, I haven't completed them yet. I'm not going to be satisfied till I've completed all of the 8 fucking businesses in hand that I've wanted to do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Some of them go booming, some of them go down, some of them go up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Some of them go down, and it's just fucking, it's hard to balance where I am. So then all of those other materialistic things that I have, like, oh yeah, okay, I've got 2 Lamborghinis and this shit, I couldn't give a shit about them because I'm like, fuck, like, why have I got them when fucking that business isn't doing well now? No, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm like, hold on a minute, I'm not getting rid of my shit. Fuck this, I'm grafting. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
But so watching it from an outside perspective is motivating to, because it's almost like, bruv, like if you could do it, anyone can do it. You know what I mean?
But bro, listen, when I tell man this, like, yo, do you know, like, certain things, okay, I'm sure you can relate to this. When you see certain things, like even somebody driving like a Lamborghini or something, oh, it's a footballer, or they're a drug dealer, or rah. Nah, do you know what? Like, you're just fucking being narrow-minded, and you're being a mind block to yourself, because the way that I've done it in my way, that it's wild, and I haven't even I ain't got a big brain like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not like, I ain't got no fucking GC. I've probably got D's. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I went to uni, dropped out. You know what I'm trying to say? College, flopped. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's just common sense. The stuff that I do is actually just common sense. And do you know what it is? It's also self-belief. You know, when you're around, like, even sometimes I'm around my staff sometimes, and they're like, yeah, it's all right for you because blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, yo, motherfucker, you've done way better than me in terms of your academic, and I'm sitting here and you could, do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. You're sitting there waiting for somebody to do shit for you. You mad? Do it yourself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes I sit there like, yo, okay, cool, build up a team to do this, that, the other, and then the team don't do it. Just do it myself, because when shit goes peak, they go rolling on, and I'm sitting there like a dickhead. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Because it's your thing at the end of the day, innit?
Yes.
You got to take care of it.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So it's literally self-belief. If you say if you think you can do something, fucking do it. Don't let anybody else try and, do you know what I'm trying to say? Because along the lines, it's always been on, yeah, well, just fucking DJ, or blah, blah, or just this, that, the other, or just, that ain't gonna last long, or but all them negative energies are just people that don't even believe that they could do it themselves, and that is it. I couldn't even you don't even need, do you know what I'm trying to say? I feel like people are lazy, bro. Most of the people are actually lazy. They're not taking in that anybody can do what, you know, same way, like, how did you start your channel, bro?
I just wanted to learn about business, I'll be real, and then I just thought, you know what, if I talk to people and just record it, I'm sure there'll be people who want to see it.
So how long have you been doing your channel?
January 2020.
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, cool. So then, now you're doing this full time, and then can you see progression in it?
Yeah, 100%, bro. The second I got made redundant, everything flew. Because all my effort went straight into that.
See, in life, everything happens for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like now, like, say, take this DMAXX situation for me. Okay, we've gone and found the best fucking airport with a drag strip and all the space in the world, and blah, 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 blah. Put the video out, paid the money. It's cost us about 150 bags in terms of all of the production and all this shit, which we ain't going to get back and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then the next day, sorry, we can't do this, blah, blah, blah. The council have said the blah, 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 just making it some bullshit. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? We're sitting there rattled for 3 weeks non-stop. That's why man's been in ghost mode.
Did they not give you any legitimate reason as to why?
I chat shit. I've even got a whole fucking thing like, they said the council said this. I've then contacted the council. The council have not said this, and rare. Yeah. Anyway, I've got a whole story. I might even drop like a Fabian series on that, because I've documented. You know what I mean? I document everything and put it out there. Yeah. That's how I be. Even when I have shit with the police, I do what the police do. I'm a fed myself, bro. Feds don't. You can't fed me. I'll fed you, because I'm more smarter than you, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
you
yeah.
got your camera, my camera's rolling too, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? And the difference is like you can't bullshit the camera. So literally freaking in terms of fucking this DMAXX situation now, for the whole time I'm thinking that was perfect. Yeah, cool. And then bro, fucking this situation where we're in here now, it's madness because it's just worked out better. You know what I'm trying to say?
How was it one of the cases like where you had to pattern it last minute or something?
Bro, like the day that we announced, it was the day that we got the confirmation.
Yeah.
And we've been doing all the contracts, all the back end of it for fucking weeks, like literally three solid weeks. We were looking for venues up and down the country. Then the way that I bumped into this venue was the maddest, bro. Literally the maddest, like a supporter, one of the supporters that owns a lot of land and whatnot, and he was like, oh yeah, I got one of this. I was like, let me come and have a look at it. Looked at it, I was like, yo, this can run. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
I mean, I haven't seen the outside, but when I was speaking to
it's
your
long,
boy,
don't wrong.
he was saying like,
We've had to spend dough on dressing it up because it's a disused golf course. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But literally, it's a motive and it's worked out better. Like it's worked out better for us, and I feel like we'll still be able to execute it. And in my brain's thinking that cutting off there is for a reason. God forbid something was meant to happen on that day, it would have fucked us up or something like that, or we wasn't ready for that at the time, or something else was there because there's something else. This is gonna be, and it's just like it's all now looking positive. You know, for the whole time it's been negative for the last 3 weeks, and then like I'd say even today, even up until today, and we just got like, yo, everything's in order. It's flowing. Like we were getting it there. It's fucking coming out. It's all fucking looking 10-10. All the stages are going up. All of the other bits are going up. All the more. Yeah, it's just fucking sick. And I'm sitting there like, yo, this was meant to be. Some reason it was meant to be.
I'm a firm believer in the fact that if, like, you know, God and all that stuff, but God closes one door, one opens.
100%, bro.
It's mad
100%.
how everything works out.
Bare times I've been sitting there like, or I've been sacked. And then I've gone and done something else. Like, what the fuck was I doing in there? I should have done that a long time ago. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, loads of times, or this has happened here, or a scenario, and then next meeting, like, freaking hell, that was the best thing that even happened. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even like the freaking, say like the Fabian issue. I'm using these issues because the supporters will relate. The Fabian issue or the Stews. I got those cars like for some content on my page. You know what I'm trying to say? That brought some 25,000 million other frigging people to my page that would never come anyway, but they're related to it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Now they're supporting what I do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I wouldn't have thought about that.
The thing is, you're a smart guy because you got every single. I'd like to think that, like, you see each car, it's got its own separate community in it. You got the Civics, you got the Lambos, you got the E63, you got it from literally from there to the start. Oh, sorry, to the top. So you've covered all the audience.
You know what it is? I've just sat there and just like, you know, as a child, you have your childhood dreams.
Yeah.
So like your first car, Honda Civic, that was it. Man, I've done it. Every single version of Civic, apart from EF and EG, man, I've had.
Yeah.
Then you go to like the mid-range cars, like an S3 or S5 or RS5 or M3.
Something
Do you
along
know what
those
I'm
lines,
saying? And then, you always dream about supercars, but you never, what's the odds and that? And then, man, I've got that now, but then still, you got that as like, yeah, that's a fucking wild dream here. But the realistic dream that you would have lived up to try and build to get like your C63 or your E63S, that's like, yo, I'm working towards that in my life.
Yeah.
So it's like, they've just spiraled out, and then I just can't get enough of. They've all got their. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Different characteristics. When you get in one, you drive normal. When you get in driving, you drive like a dickhead. When you get in the other one, you're just like, yo, this is lit.
Whatnot,
yeah, man, it's lit. It's lit.
Sorry.
Yeah,
if we talk about your cars, essentially, if we look at it, don't get me wrong, you probably most likely own them because, you know, you enjoy them.
Of course.
But if we're looking at a YouTube perspective, it's obviously like a business expense, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because I feel like even if I wasn't on YouTube, I'd still have them.
100%, yeah. But you also document these cars. You put in twin turbo kits on a Performante. Would you do that
if I didn't have a YouTube?
Yeah,
100%.
Is it still?
That's why I say that. You see, I'm a fast bro. Like, you see me back in the day, like any car, I used to go to Halfords and slap on every light, every fucking subwoofer. Like, do you know, like,
yeah.
I can't leave
Everything
anything normal. I gotta do something. And then you end up doing something and it fucks them up. Usually, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just fast. Like, I can't leave something the way
The way it's normal,
to it. Yeah, so I've always been like that, and I still am like that now. So like, no matter what, even if it's a freaking Bugatti, if you can get a Mac, it will get a Mac. You know what I'm trying to say? If I can slap the back bumper off a Bugatti Chiron, I will fucking do it. If I can hybrid turbo the freaking 8 turbos or 4 turbos, I'll do it. Bro. Like, bro, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Be
like, you know, you think like, oh, I've got this car now. You're just gonna sit there and drive it.
Yeah, that's boring.
Nah, man, you're gonna want to think, yo. Wonder how fast if I map it, it's gonna be quicker. And you know what? In fact, I actually buy my whips and tune them up before I even bought them. You know what I'm trying to say?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm sitting there like, say, okay, cool, E63, let me see what that car can do. I sat on
I see,
YouTube and
you look at YouTube, see what
versus
do,
M5 versus this, like this, like that. Yeah. Even though it's like, yo, the M5 is looking like it's smoking all the time. Yo, fuck this, I'm gonna prove them wrong then. Watch this, so I'm gonna go go get my tune and push it, see how far it can go.
Fucking hell, that was a situation that was meant to happen.
Yeah. Do you know? But like, that's what I do, like, yo, what's it doing? I want to know what it's doing. And like, I feel like that's the thrill. Do you know when you're buying the car, you're researching about it, what grill you can get or what kit you can put on it.
What you can do to his personality.
You know what I'm trying to say? I love that shit. I'm sitting there studying all night, just like it's homework. And it's mad because it's like, I'd never actually do homework, but I actually do homework on shit that I like doing. Yeah. So that's when I realised that, yo, I need to be doing shit that I like doing because I'm going to do it well.
You see what's mad? I've already told George, a GV, what car I want. I wanted this car, I want this grill in it, I want everything like that before I'm probably going to get it in a year's time.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But you got to research all these things before you do anything, which is mad.
Bro, that's what it is, man. Having dreams and then just actually achieving them, it's a good feeling. Yeah. And then obviously you have more dreams, then you have to keep going.
So you literally do the complete opposite, because a normal YouTuber would buy a car for the content, wrap it, exhaust,
yeah, but that's washed though. Look how many men are actually doing that now. Bro, every motherfucker's doing that just for content. Like, are they really out here doing, like, bruv, no disrespect to no YouTuber, because there's YouTubers that I actually fucking like and fuck with it, still do it. Like, but like, okay, they'll do all of this, but yeah, I'll only see the car on YouTube. Are you, don't get me right, but actually, no, I'm just stupid. I'm just stubborn because I'll drive my shit anyway. I don't care about petrol. I don't give it, like, bro, that's what.
No, but I hear what you're saying though, because
like
it looks like they don't enjoy it themselves.
Yeah, they're just in it just for the channel, and then I feel like the fans can't relate to it. I'm driving every single car if it's on my drive, and that meaning like I might have 35 cars or vehicles or vans or fucking bikes or whatever, but like I'm driving whatever's available. Like, if my twin turbo is at the garage and I can't drive, I'm itching to drive. When it gets back, I'm rinsing it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The only car that I have that's literally the daily is the SV. And that's because I don't want to touch it, because it's like a more of an investment car. You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas any other of my whips are getting had. I'm doing everything to. I'm sending it to space. I don't care. So they're always more time in garages, like having bits and pieces done. So when something comes back, it's like it's an exciting feeling for me.
Yeah, it's something new to it, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's like a weird like addiction. Like, shit, is it ready? Is it ready? When I got it and I'm just rinsing it. It's like, now, every day I can, I'm inside the twin turbo to the point where I've just put, I'm parking it away. Like, I've been driving it too much. And the thing is, I'm driving it like a dickhead. Like, I know I'm like, because it drives so sick, I'm just there sliding it, drifting around. I'm thinking, I'm not too old for this. Actually, say. So I just had to park it.
No, you're never too old for it.
Yeah, man. Fucking hell.
You're smashing it. I want to go back to a point. Cold candy. Yeah. So when you started promoting this, I had no idea, and I'm pretty sure I think no one really knew whose it was at the time. I thought, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I thought you were getting paid a shitload of money for.
Nah, man, I don't get paid shit, and even still now, it's not even.
But but that's what I'm saying. The way you promo it is like someone's chucking you 10 bags, say, put this there.
But you know what it is? Even with that shit there, like, I'm only promoting something that I fucking believe in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I love sweets, man. I've always loved sweets. My teeth are fucked from sweets. Like, I always have been, but I'll still bang them. So, like, literally, it's more like when I first there was another sweet company that was literally sorting me out sweets during Corona. They used to come and just drop bags of sweets. I used to just fucking like, I can't even remember. It's mad. I can't even remember the name of the fucking company, bro. And I actually want to say it, but I can't even fucking remember the name of the company. I'm trying to think what the name of. I shout cold candy so much it's eradicated out of my brain. Someone's gonna fucking put it in the comments. Anyway, so that sweet company, I was like, this is lit in a bag. I was thinking, this is lit. You know what I'm trying to say? Then I was like, I'll support you. These guys that were running it, they were fucking, literally, there was they're literally, I think there was plumbers or something. They were just doing it on the side.
On the side, innit?
I was like, yo, this is sick. Why are you doing that? Just do this. This is lit. And then obviously I kept pushing it, and then they started violating me, and I was just like, yo, I'm helping you. Like, now you're mugging me, you're a dickhead. And I'm like, bro, like, and then obviously afterwards the sweets started getting shit, and I'm like, bro, these are now shit sweets. Like, they're not even, you don't even care, you're just doing it for the sake of it. So then in the end I was like, you know what, fuck it, just gonna do it myself. Well, not gonna do it myself. My missus was like, yo, I could do that. I was like, yo, why don't you do it then? And then I seen it and I was like, okay, cool. Got a couple mock-ups, but I'm fussy. I don't care if it's my missus or whoever it is or my mom. If shit tastes dead, I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. Like, yo, it's dead, allow it. Don't even bother. Like, don't gas yourself up. You know what I'm trying to say? And then I was like, yo, this is actually lit. Went and got the proper shit. Like, it's fucking fresh. You know, like, you know when you go to the Tesco petrol station or something or whatever and you go and get a packet of Haribos and your teeth on a break. Like, bruv, that pisses me off. Because you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, I was just like, it needs to be fresh. It needs to be done. Like, literally, I know it's long to fucking do it. Each order, blah, 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 blah. I just said, this is how it needs to be. Yeah. I call myself a sweet connoisseur, food connoisseur, bro. It needs to be like this. If it's not like that, don't waste your time doing it. Yeah. Then she come and give me the bag. And I was like, yo, this is lit. Yo, this is lit. And I said to the army, I was like, yo. I said to the army, I was like, yo, there could be something in the pipeline. Because I stopped plugging them motherfuckers that were doing it before. They were pissing me off and the sweets were tasting shit anyway. So and then I was just like, there could be something. And I didn't want to just do it for the sake of doing it. And then she did it and I was like, yeah, safe. I was whacking my bags. I was happy I got my sweet supply in it. Boom. Then I said to the army, yo, listen, this is the motive. Like, this is what's going on. Everyone tried it and that's the thing. It is a less talk, more action. I don't want to sit there and say it's not even my business. I'll be straight. I've not packed one single bag of sweets in my life.
But you're a very good marketer for it, though.
Bare people think that I sit there and it's my bit. It's not actually. It's my missus's business. Yeah. She runs it. I don't take no money from it. That's her shit that she does. Like, me and her have worked on loads of projects together. We've got businesses together and whatnot. And she's savvy as, like, she's the academic one. She's the brains. Like, she's actually the brain. I'm just the fucking nutcase that, just what, scream and shouts.
You'd be like the ideas and she's piecing it all together.
Not even. She's way creative, way more creative than me.
Yeah.
So that was her idea. This is what I'm trying to say. This is like when people are like, yeah, he owns a sweet company. No, I don't. And I actually hate it when people say it because I actually don't do nothing. If you told me anything to do with cold candy, all I'll tell you is, my favourite sweets are runts and blah, blah, blah. And that's it. I don't have a clue about stock. I don't have a clue about how they're bagged. I don't even give a shit about, you know what I'm trying to say? That's all her and her staff and her team. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it was her idea to kind of thing. I was just like, yo, of course I'm going to support it if it's fucking good. And other than that, I can't just... And then when people started to order it, even they was like, yo, this is actually sick. Like, when I have a bag of... And people... Because I speak to my supporters, it's like, yo, when I have a bag of things, the sweets taste proper. Like, I've had other ones. I was like, yeah, exactly, I know. Because I eat them too, so like...
I think if your missus is off for it, she's got to come on an episode to talk about cold candy.
Yeah, 100%.
Like that whole story of her side of things and all that stuff.
Because she does a lot, you know, like literally her and her team, they're creative as fuck, like shit that they do. Like even when I go on the gram, like the cold candy gram, I'm like, yo, I wish my gram was looking like this. Like, there's certain things on there, like, yo, that is sick.
Yeah, that looks proper good branding. Like,
do you know what I'm trying to say?
I've seen it,
and then most people probably think, oh yeah, it's just DMO's brand. Fucking he does it, bruv. I don't do none of it. I don't even have access to the cold candy fucking Instagram account. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And people sit there. It's funny because my missus like, everyone's just like, thinking they're speaking to DMO in it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, bro. It's jokes. It's jokes like, yo, bro, like, rare. I was like, fuck it is what it is, isn't it? But back to the point of, I don't really go around saying that this is like, there's a lot of businesses that everybody knows that I own. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm not. Do you know, like, when people put in their bio, like, fucking blah, 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 freaking owner of this, like, glorifying, do you know what I'm trying to say? I can't rate that. It's just like, if you're sick, or your business is sick,
it'll speak for itself.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. 100%.
Less talk, more action. As simple as that.
My point following that, what's that like now of that day, or not that day, that time where you were moving into your missus' yard, and now you're both growing together and you're both supporting each other exactly what you do.
Sick. That's probably the sickest feeling. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because it's like...
That's like proper power couple goals.
Do you know what's mad? It's like... It's funny because this is how it started. I'll tell you this. I think this is the first time I've ever told this story. So, I was living...
Come closer to the mic so we can hear the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So, what happened was so when I moved into her place, then I obviously started getting DJ jobs. So obviously I'm DJ, but I just need to get myself in the London scene. So then, I started fucking with Martin Too Smooth, all the fucking milkshake, like Hanif, Lewis, doing all the student things, like Forum in Hertfordshire, just doing art, like event management and stuff. So then I started getting myself off my feet, like, okay, I'm getting some money again now.
Good for yourself,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not doing good for myself, but I can survive now, making some money instead of just borrowing money off the missus. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I got no money. Can you send me £15 and whatnot? And do you know what I'm saying? So then she started getting pissed off. Like, because she was getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning going to work. She used to work at River Island headquarters. She's like garment technologist, so like fucking all fashion and shit like that, studied in uni and whatnot. Then I was just like, she was getting every morning when she got up, I'm in bed, just slumped out, and she's getting pissed off. Like one time, it's annoying you just in bed, you get up, in the evening, you're out active. I was like, yeah. And she's just like getting pissed off with her work, and then she's like, I've had enough. Like, I was like, yo, quit your job then, innit? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I said, quit your job if you don't like. So then what I'm going to do? Then obviously she was just like, and then she did. Do you know what? I'm a bad fucking influence, because there's bare people that come to me like, oh, what do you reckon? And I'm like, yeah, quit, man. Who cares? Fuck it. Who gives a shit? That every motherfucker that I've told to quit, they're flying now. Do you know what I'm saying? Not that I've done anything.
Yeah.
But at least I've inspired them to go and do something for themselves. And then when they're doing it for themselves, they do it 150% and they're fucking sky high. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even Murty.
I was going to say example one.
You know what I'm trying to say? Blood, this guy's, you know what I'm trying to say? He's killing it. You know what I'm trying to say? You might not be on the ground, but he's here active. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? If you go there and see the books, what man have achieved and whatnot, you don't sit here flaunting blah, 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 blah. But yo, inspirational story. And there's a lot of other people that I meet, and then it's like that with my missus. Then when she did that, it's like, okay, cool. Now you ain't got no job. I'm now paying the bills. It's got to a point where I'm doing a bit better now. Yeah. I can afford to look after her and pay the bills while she's doing that. Since this day, she's not like that. Was in 2013, I think.
Okay, so that's like pretty much a year after.
2000, yeah, literally a year later, bro. But I'm moving rapid, bro. Whatever the fuck I'm doing, it's pace, bro. Like, so 2013, she's got no job. I don't think she even told her parents and that, because you know when you like imagine like you've gone studied in uni, done everything. Like, we're now together, and I've told her to quit her job. Bro, you see, parents are going nuts. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? That's like me, same thing. So she did that. Then that's when we started our first business as the management, and then we both did that. And you know what? We did well with it. But then, do you know what the problem was with that? The problem was with that was literally fucking. Is that the problem? The problem was with that was literally we was then putting all of our hard working energies and efforts into other individuals. Yeah. And those other individuals were the only people that were letting us down in terms of what I was doing. So like when you're managing artists, like they're not easy people. You go and like maybe book a show in fucking wherever it is in the world. You've been working on this project for like 3-4 months. You get it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then like you've got the deal, you've signed it, you get the money in. Tell the artists to go, they miss the show, you end up refunding them. That's when I was like, yo, fuck this. Like, yo, I can't even be asked to put any more energy into other people for them to fuck it up. And me and my missus sit there every night like, why the fuck did we do that for? What was the point in doing it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it kept happening. Loads of artists that you know that used to just let man down, like big artists, and just we're just some small fry, just me and my missus, you know what I'm saying? Along with the big boys that are just fucking, it's alright, they got insurance, I could just get it back. So we was just sitting there like freaking making money, but then losing it. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yo, we're doing the bit that's working, but they're just fucking it up. So then I just said to the missus one day, yo, fuck this. Fuck trying to put this person on or that person on for them to fuck it up. Let me just reinvest back into myself. And that's when the DMO shit started to go again. Because the same energy that I put into them and got them to where they was, I just put it back into myself. And I knew to myself, it's only me that can fuck it up. I'd rather me fuck up my shit than anybody else fuck up my shit.
You don't have to rely on anyone else but yourself.
That's it, bro. Literally that.
I think it's been about an hour and 2 minutes now.
Yeah, fucking hell. The camera's still recording.
Cameras are still recording, bro.
Shit.
They carry on for time.
Fucking no, I rate that. My shit turn off after 10 minutes.
I was going to say, my last question, I always ask this to everyone on the podcast, so it'd be good to hear your side of things. What does success mean to you?
I haven't seen success yet.
Okay, so what is it? What would it look like to you then?
I don't know.
No?
I think I would class success as just accomplishment. You know, like you've done like certain. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what the fuck success is. I actually don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? When do you stop, or what is okay? Are you successful? Will I say I'm successful? I don't know if I can say I'm successful yet. To like, yeah, look at me, I'm a role model. I don't think I'm capable of saying that. I really don't think I am. Like, but I just do my thing and just keep it stepping. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think there's any sort of right or wrong in terms of what you're doing, because if there was, then do you know what I'm trying to say? I wouldn't be able to be doing the stuff that I'm doing now.
But I think to counter to that, I think after people hear your story and everything like that, either from this podcast or another podcast that you've done with Officially Gas Jamie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, you are an inspiration and role model to people in a sense that like grow up for yourself and you can be in a position where you are today, even though you might not see it as success yourself.
It's just weird because I feel like it's just more the fact that I don't feel like what I'm doing is something that no one else can do. Just say everyone else can do it. It's just that I do, and there's probably thousands of people out there doing what I do. It's just that I actually just got YouTube and I show people. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's people that have got similar journeys and whatnot, which will just be doing their journeys. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So like, it's just more of, I just like to show people that like, look, if I can do something and people, you know, like you've seen my journey without me telling you it. Yeah. Then there you go. There's the proof. There's the evidence. It's a literal less talk, more action situation. But in terms of success, I don't know. Do I see someone like Richard Branson or fucking Bill Gates as a successful person? Probably yes. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Jay-Z, all of those people, I see them, yeah, they've accomplished big and like life-changing things, which have, I feel I class myself successful when I've changed many people's lives. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Until I do that, then I'm not successful. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like even now, it's like, I feel like obviously I've got my family and then I've also got all of my staff. That's a hard level of pressure, but then even still, my staff come and go. To the point where it's like, okay, cool, that person there has now become this. I wouldn't class myself successful. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we're still on the journey, man.
You know, 50 something episodes deep and no one's said an answer like that. So
it's just different, no? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Some people might just say, okay, yeah, you drive that car, so you're successful. Bro, that could be fucking rented, bro. How do you know? Could be perception. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And certain times it's like, okay, cool, yeah, I own all of these 30 cars, but sometimes my bank balance is in minus. You know what I'm trying to say? Not that I have an overdraft or anything like that. I don't have no credit. Yeah. But like, yeah, there's times when I'm flat. Like even now with DMAXX, I'm sitting here like, yo, why the fuck am I doing this for? Even sitting here arguing with the missus, like, yo, we shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's ride with it. No, let's ride with it. And to the point where it's like, it has to go well, do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So like,
no point in return once.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm at a position where maybe next year I could probably say that. Yeah. But at the moment, I'm still living my life very risky. But it's a bit calculated in terms of, okay, I'm doing that because I feel like this will benefit us in the future or whatnot. So yeah, maybe next year we can have another one. And I'll say, yeah, you know what, bro, I feel like, yeah, I'm here now.
If you want to see that, make sure you smash the like button.
Come on, go subscribe to that right now, bro.
Is this coming out on, still coming out on Thursday?
Yeah, let's smash it out straight away. Fuck it.
So I don't know how the logistics of this is going to work. So DMAXX is on Sunday. This is coming out on Thursday. If you lot are a proper DMO Army member, this is a surprise for you. I'm giving a giveaway, or I'm going to buy you lot, shall I say, free DMAXX tickets on Sunday. So what they got to do, I don't know, you... Do
you know what? I'm going to put this up on my community. Is it going on your channel, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this up on my community. I'm going to put this up on my community post, yeah? So everybody go and watch this. And yeah, you know what? How many subscribers have you got?
Right now, 28,000.
28,000. Ooh. Okay, let's try to get you to 30. Let's see how many subscribers we can give you.
All right, yeah, cool. Safe, we'll deal like that.
If you reach 30,000 subscribers, I'll give away 30 tickets.
Oh, okay. Shit, so now I got mine. I'll give away 5.
And that's you. You're gonna give away 30 tickets. I'll give 30 tickets away. Yeah, cool. Fuck it. Let's do it. One time.
Fucking hell, my bank's going empty.
Let's go. Now I've got them, man. I got this. Come on, I like supporting channels as well. Fucking hell. So yeah, remember we was at fucking 30,000, mate. I know. We did 10,000. Shit, we did 10,000 views, bro. It's mad. And you know what? It gets to, if you started clocking now, you've gone past the point of watching it. Yeah. You must have gone past it. Yeah. You know, before like 2,000.
Yeah. You keep watching it every minute. Now it's just like you like
blood. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually mad. I feel like they're good achievements. I'd say I like to say I've done a lot of I've achieved
Yeah.
targets, you know, that them. I don't feel like
The
I'm
milestone
successful.
ones.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Them like, fucking. I remember this. Now we've done this. Now we're here. Like, let's keep going. And yeah, sick, man.
You
Fucking
lot asked
sick.
for a real CEO. How about Big Boss himself, DMO Deejay?
Come on.
That rhymes, you know, CEO, DMO.
Yeah, come
That's a
on.
hard
We're
one.
active.
DMO, love for having you on.
Come on, my
Like
bro.
I said, if you want them tickets, make sure you subscribe, follow
Subscribe
on Instagram.
now. Let's get to 30,000 subscribers.
If you're coming from my following, you have no idea who DMO is, which is probably like 0.1%. Make sure you go subscribe, check out DMO, Instagram, all that stuff. Links can be in the description below.
Come on.
And I'll catch you lot next time on the next episode of Ceocast.
We lit.
Yeah.
Peace. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
What do you reckon?
You tell me, what do you reckon?
Is what it is.
I'm so grateful and so proud of myself.
Marry me to be a developer, so that's gonna come. The whole team.
Every single one of us.
These watches I've known for, these are the challenge ring.
Subscribe, do everything you need to do, yeah?